Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here to show you the deck list that I used to reach King of Games. I've actually reached King of Games last week, I think between Tuesday and Wednesday, but I decided to wait for two reasons. The first one was because of course we had the second stage of the Kissy Cup ahead, and I wanted actually the Kissy Cup to hand first. And second thing is just because I had some video planned that you might already see. I've already seen. I'm talking about the Engine Gear one, and also a couple of shorts. So that's why we are here. And now in this week, of course, I wanted to show you first the deck list that I used in the Kissy Cup, and this was the one that I used to reach King of Games. A Hero Alliance version, a different one for the November month. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So of course I'm here with Duel and his Hero Alliance skill. A quick recap for everyone who does not remember what it does. During this duel you can normal summon Neos without tributing. That's why it is safe playing 3. And once per duel, during a turn you normal summon Neos, you're allowed to discard a card and add a Super Poly from your deck, or a Mythical Fusion, a Polymerization, or a Mythical Contact from outside your deck. So this means that this deck can potentially run up to 3 Mythical Fusion and 3 Polymerization, if we suppose that we already if we do not want to search for Super Poly simply. And so for the requirement of the skill, we have to play 10 hero monsters. So here we go with 3 Neos, 3 Stratos, 3 Blazement, and only 1 Liquid Soldier, because the other limited to spot is for Brave Neos. I mean, it's actually mandatory to play these Brave Neos because we have 3 Neos Fusion. And so we have an interesting choice right here, of course, to play the Grand Neos, so that's why we play a Grand Mole, just because it is too good. Then of course we have the Super Poly, we have triple Neos Fusion, and basic cards like a couple of Mythical Fusion and a couple of Polymerization. You can't play less than that, because definitely for the hero combo you just need all this fusion stuff. And the interesting choice right here is to play not only Bag and Saver as a monster to send to the graveyard with Neos Fusion as an additional protection during your opponent's turn, but we have another interesting choice that I see on the ladder. Actually, it was a combo that another hero player played against me, and I decided to use it, to be honest. This card was actually Gem Knight Lazuli. Why do we play this? Because this is a Neos Searcher, of course combined with Neos Fusion. So we are basically playing 6 Neos, and we can normal summon them. It's not like playing Stratos that you have to normal summon him, and even if you had Neos, then in the same turn you cannot perform another normal summon. So it does not really count as a Neos, but the Neos Fusion instead, yes, it counts as a Neos, because if you play Neos Fusion and send your Lazuli to the graveyard, the effect of Lazuli actually comes in handy, because you can target one normal monster in your graveyard and add the target to your hand. But you just sent to the graveyard a Neos for the Neos Fusion, so you can target the Neos and add it back to your hand. So with Neos Fusion, you can actually normal summon the Neos after your Neos Fusion and get your Super Poly out. So that's of course the purpose, to have almost guaranteed access to Super Poly. That can be pretty nice, of course. For the extra deck instead, we have some usual stuff, a couple of Sunrise Mandatory, Tornado, the Shining, and then we have Nova Monster, that just because the tier 0 deck is a deck that plays only Fire Monster, that's why I want to play Nova Monster. Then of course we have the Brave Neos and the Grand Neos for the Neos Fusion choices, and last but not least, Elemental Hero Gaia, not only for your opponents to play a Hearth Monster, but just because we have a couple of Hearth Monster, the Grand Mole itself, but also the Lazuli itself. It is a Hearth monster, so you can use Mythical Fusion to summon this big boy and actually steal your game with its effect to boost up very nicely. So guys, that was all for the explanation. Normal hero stuff, don't miss the replays, and to be honest guys, this was the deck list that brought me from Legend Rank 4 to actually Legend Rank 3 to King of Games. The first 2 rank from Legend Rank 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3 were made with the Engine Gear burn deck that you saw last week. So it actually I had to be honest, he actually worked pretty well, and maybe, I mean, I didn't want to play the deck anymore, but I actually think that if I'd kept it on, I maybe could have reached King of Games with that Ancient Gear burn as well. So that's it. That's it, guys, for the explanation. Of course, if you have some doubts, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section down below, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. This was on a 3-win streak, the first duel. We have Colin Kessler. Let's see what he has. So it's him to begin. As you can see, right there, part of duality, and of course we have Infernity. He's playing Heatwave. He has a couple of cards. So he's got the Mirage, so he can't special summon. It's just has a normal a set card. It's got the Life Barrier, so I basically can't do nothing more. I mean, I can't inflict damage, so I have to wait. At this point, Polymerization to Sunrise, and to look for the Miracle Fusion. Then I went with the Miracle Fusion, of course, to draw 2 with the effect of Liquid Soldier. And for second Sunrise, even more protection, I discarded 1 Neos Fusion, used the second one to send the Beacon Saver. Look at that board, really nice, right? Also, we have a couple of Neos Fusions, so the Brave Neos can actually endure a couple of Destructions effect. It's got the Infernity Mirage, and after the skill, as you can see right there, then the whole combo is starting. So it's got the first Synchro Summon into Red Nova Dragon, then Infernity Mirage, again the effect of Red Wyvern to pop the Brave Neos, protected by the Neos Fusion, the first one. So these are gonna be tons of the Synchro Summon. It's got Bryonak, then both the 2 guys once again, Infinity Launcher once again, another Synchro Summon start into Stardust Water to draw an extra card, then the effect of Bryonak to make the Sunrise come back to hand, and then it's got the Patelemy's effect, actually summoned with 2 level 6, as you can see right there, Patelemy to make another guy actually come back to hand, but I decided to return the Wyvern, his own Wyvern. I don't understand that choice, honestly, because it's still not done yet. So another Synchro Summon with Coral Dragon this time, the effect to pop the Sunrise, and then Onimaru that becomes 6k when he attacks, because he was made with the 2 Synchro monsters. Also, it can be destroyed by card effect. Look at that, I can just stop with the Beacon Saver, then he attacked with Patelemy. Wrong choice, because he made me search Neos Fusion, and I still get to keep my Brave Neos. So at this point, it's just a Blazeman's effect, because to make it become actually wind, then I summon Neos, use the skill of the effect of the skill to grab a Polymerization, as you can see right there, into another Sunrise to grab the Miracle Fusion, then Miracle Fusion into, I mean, how much stuff we have here. Gaia to steal the attack. At this point, we just attack, pop the backer that was just a bait, and even if you summon 300 monsters, look at that board. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This, my boys, was the rank up, I think, from a legend rank 4 to 5. We've got I think Gimmick Puppets, yes, with the Relinquished Puppet. It's got the Destroy with the Turbo Baby, reviving the Dreedy Doll from the graveyard. It's got the Chimera Doll to begin with. Then adding the Biscuit Doll, like in the Riken special summon, with the effect of the Chimera Doll. So it's got instant draw to draw a couple of cards, into the Void to draw even more, and then just 3 sets, and he had to discard the last card in his end. So I just began with Neos Fusion because I wanted to be able to pop at least a back row. Then I went with Lazuli's effect to grab the Neos. Actually, instead of summoning the Stratos, I went for the normal summon of Neos to be able to grab the Super Poly. Then I just sat it, and at this point I attacked. I grabbed the Neos Fusion with the effect of Brave Neos and cleared the field. It's got the Cyclone, unfortunately, so no Super Poly. So this is how you use the combo with Lazuli, actually. It's got the Dreedy Dolls as a defense, I guess, because it's just got the triple set still. So at this point I just went with Stratos to pop at least 2. It's got Enemy Controller to steal my Brave Neos, so I could only pop 1. That was a Floodgate. And at this point, Polymerization, and we still had the Miracle Fusion and also the Neos Fusion. We had so many stuff. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. A third duel. This was heroes against heroes, who has the better ones. So it's him to go first. He's got Clock of Destiny, of course. So he's gonna grab the Clock Tower Prison. He's gonna set 3 counters on it, of course, with the effect, and adding, of course, a mystical space typhoon. So double set and decider. So with the effect, actually not a good choice to use the effect of decider and take the other decider back from the graveyard. You want him to be there if you trigger the effect of Tower Prison. So I just started with Blazeman, having a polymerization. At this point, polymerization into Sunrise, of course, and I used the effect of Sunrise to grab the Miracle Fusion, then Miracle Fusion for the second Sunrise, and this time I just, of course, want to draw a couple of cards with the effect of Liquid Soldier. Then I discarded Nea's polymerization again into Nova Master, and no, we're not done yet. Nea's fusion into Brave Nea's, the effect of Lazuli to recover Nea's back from to my hand. And at this point, I just did nothing. I mean, there was no point in doing that. Let's see what he does. He's got the Diamond Direwolf to begin with to pop, I think, one of the Sunrise. That's fine. Then the Typhoon to trigger is Clock Tower Prison. This time he's gonna go, of course, with the Dreadmaster that, of course, pressure summon the 2 Decider. Then Lightning Vortex that hits so badly. Luckily for us, we have the Nea's Fusion, and we could actually be safe because he didn't have the mask change. Now it's us to go Elemental Hero Neos normal summon using the skill to grab the Miracle Fusion, not the Super Poly, because we have no cards to discard, and then Miracle Fusion this time into, look at that, Divine Neos. Why Divine Neos? Because we can use the effect and treat him like actually like a Sunrise. So I could pop one of the hero to lower the attack of Dreadmaster, and that was just it. I couldn't attack the Decider because Decider can be attacked by monsters that are level 6 or higher. So that's why. There you go. I used the effect of Divine Neos to pump him even more. Then I was able to grab Blazeman to attack. I popped the back row, and at this point I can just finish him with Divine Neos as actually a worthy anime duel. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Fourth duel, my boy. This, I think, was the rank up to Cog. Legend rank 5 to King of Games, the 5th win in a row. It's us to go first. Neos using the skill to grab the Super Poly, and then I just went for the Neos Fusion as well. Back and Saver, additional protection. Brave Neos is there, and also we have the Super Poly ready. It's got the Infernoid, as you can see right there. It's got the Patrolia to pop my back row, that's fine. It's not worth it to use the Super Poly. I wanted to creep my Stratus, use the effect to pop the back row. He's got the Void Face, unfortunately it was ready to summon a couple of guys. I could pop the other one though, and then I just started attacking, as you can see right there, grabbing a Neos Fusion with the effect of Brave Neos, and then clearing the field with the other 2 guys. At this point, Fiend Firewall to fill the graveyard even more. He's got the Piety right there, and then I just saved my Stratus with the effect of Back and Saver. I don't know why he did that. At this point, there's nothing he could do. Infernoid can't do nothing against our heroes. At this point, Blazeman, and then I just went, for the overkill. I mean, I don't think he had something in the graveyard, so it was just an overkill at this point. It was Sunrise with the Neos Fusion, and then the Brave Neos just to have him have exactly 4k for the lethal. And that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. I think this is not the last one. Here we go, my boys. This, I think, was the last one. So last duel, I think, was after the King of Games rank, but I just wanted to show you. It's got Resonator, so we're gonna speed this thing up because we already know this whole combo. So this is gonna actually took him straight away to the big boy. The Red Nova Dragon is gonna have a huge attack. because he has tons of tuners in the graveyard. Now it has to go. I just went with the Hero Alliance at this point to grab the Miracle Fusion, and then Polymerization to begin with into the Sunrise, as you can see right there. Sunrise to grab another Miracle Fusion, and then Miracle Fusion to go into Gaia. That's how you use it, as you can see right there. And then Neos Fusion, as you can see, into Grand Neos. It's got enemy controller though, but I decided to go anyway. Why? Because I forgot that he had 6k life points. That was my mistake. I do not have any protection right there, so in the graveyard, so that was actually a mistake, a misplay, definitely. I should have been more careful about these life points. It's got the whole combo again: Red Rising Dragon, Red Resonator, Hot Dragon, Red Archfiend to pop my Sunrise and go for the 3k damage. But I have my Miracle Fusion, there you go, into Sunrise once again. Second Miracle Fusion, we're not done yet, into the Shining, that this time has 4300. We can just pop the back row because we have lethal through that. So that was just to show you guys how many ways we have to get rid of a Red Nova Dragon. So guys, that was the last one, the last duel from my KC, actually not KC Cup, from my King of Games rank climb actually, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually really enjoying a lot playing heroes, both for the card climbing and also playing them during the KC Cup. So that was really nice. I still hope they're gonna give us some more Neos stuff. I would love to see here Neos. It's actually the one I'm most looking forward to. I really hope they're gonna give it to us soon. So guys, that was all for the duels and the explanation. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.